Good morning. It is now Sunday, and I am regretting life right now. I had to get up a little bit earlier than usual. Went to bed super late after a long, exhilarating day of ice fishing. I have to go meet up with my brother at my mom's house because yesterday I had a malfunction with the drone. Before I left to the fishing trip, I erased the SD card. I formatted it, reformatted it. It was ready to go, in my opinion. But when it was time to go to flight time, it would give me an error it would give me an error that said that the SD card had no memory. Luckily, my brother had his old Samsung phone with him, which has a micro SD card in it, so that's what I popped in. I thought that I'd be able to get home and use the footage that I downloaded or that downloads to the phone or to the DJI app, but it was too choppy, it was super low quality, so I need to go get that high quality. That's where we're going. That is my Sunday morning. At the Scuff House now. Came down here for two reasons, okay? Since yesterday was Hitch's birthday, I wanted to come down here and make sure that, one, everything was in order and there was no damage to the carpet or anything surrounding it, because every single time they have a party, now this is something that surprises me every single time they have a party, because in my days, in the olden days, anytime somebody had a party, there was going to be some damage. So every single time that they've had a party, immediately I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to call Stanley Steamer to come wash the carpet or something. But there's literally zero stains to the carpet, which is, to me, incredible. The other reason I came down here is because I have to figure out a way to install and utilize and figure out a way to put the Audition podcast template on my MacBook Pro. This is going to be essential when we travel because the podcast is going to be something that I want to bring with me everywhere that we go. I want to have this podcast ready to go everywhere that we go. I want it to be a weekly thing, and I'm going to try my damnedest this year specifically to make sure that I utilize my time correctly to its fullest potential. Time management this year is very important to me. It's going to be one of my greatest tasks. I have to make sure that my vlog goes up every single day. 365 vlogs this year. It has to be a thing. It has to happen. Okay? No matter what happens. There should be only two reasons why I don't upload the vlog, and I don't even want to talk about those two things. But anyway, so far it looks really good. News that you guys may be interested in. These jackets are going to be ready to go on sale by the end of the month. Every single one of these jackets, which is good. Now look at the podcast. The podcast is going to be good. Another thing that I wanted to do is maybe even, instead of having two cameras, one facing this way there and then the other one facing this one here, maybe even move this one over and have me sit here along with the rest of the guys and have the podcast be like this. That way there's only one camera. We cut the amount of time that Hitch spends editing the two different sides of it, which is not that big of a difficulty. It's clicking, it's like disabling one clip and enabling the other one. So it's not that it's difficult. It's just like one less step, making it more efficient, making it quicker to go up, making it better. Why is that broken? What happened here? What happened there? Tell me some PG-13 shit that happened last night.
Ooh. Nothing. That's PG, right?
Nothing happened last night? Yo, we got egged.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa,
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Listen to this. Last night, I took a shower, I come out, I see someone at the door. He's like,
What door?
the front one. So
Yeah.
I go down there, I open it. I'm like, what's up? He's like, you guys have a sign in your front yard that says you're selling free t-shirts? I'm like, get out of here. And I just closed the door. And he was like looking and then walked away, so I'm assuming it was the same people.
Do you remember what they look like?
Yeah, I do, but just one. I saw one.
What do you look like? If you could describe
Tall. I don't even know. I didn't even look him in the
Caucasian,
face. Once I heard the
European.
nonsense that came out of his mouth.
You just close the door.
Yeah.
It's yourself for your t-shirt.
It's a good thing we're moving then, huh?
Sheesh.
It's about that time?
I'm out of here.
Just now. As soon as I got here, I parked, and I stepped out and I see this. And look, immediately I'm like, well, I know that those are eggs, 100%. Then I said, you know what? Go look at the front of the house. Because that's a pretty long distance. If you look at from where they threw it to where it landed, like, the dude definitely had an arm on him, little ass kid. But anyway, look. Bam. Missed the window. Missed Pamaja's window. And that's as far as it got. 3 eggs. Oh man, the little kids, man. I'm not mad, you know. Kids do that shit. It's egg. I'm not mad. I see it as I see it more of a. I was just about to say, like, I see it as payback from when I was a little kid and I threw eggs at houses, but I don't think I ever egged anyone. Like, if I egged, it was people that I egged. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, I don't think I ever egged someone's house because I always felt bad for the parents, right? I'm like, I'm not going to fucking throw that shit at that dude. So I'd rather throw it directly at him, you know? So he knows, 1, who it came from. 2, to have an opportunity to tell him why I'm throwing an egg at him, you know? And, 3, just because if I found it funny, that's what I was going to do. So I'm not mad at all. It happens. It's our fault for letting the address leak. And it's, it doesn't happen that often, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, I'm gonna head home for a little bit. I came to the Scuff House to pick up some stuff, and now that I have it, time to go home. There it is, boosted board. I was actually looking for a boosted board. I didn't know whether or not I had it here in my house or if I had left it at the or if I left it at the Scuff House. The reason that I was looking for it is because I want to take a ride with it yesterday while on the ice. I figured, you know what? If I'm warm right now with everything that I'm wearing, I don't see why it would change if I wrote it on the boosted board. The only thing I'm worried about is this camera being damaged. And yes, I know that electronics work better when they're cold. But I don't think they can work too cold, right? To give you an example, my battery for my drone wouldn't function due to the fact that it was below 59 degrees, right? And it also doesn't function if it's over 90 degrees. 59 to 90 degrees is, I think, what the magic number is. So I had to warm it up in the back of my car until it was able to, take off again. And that's what I did. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get dressed up, maybe add another layer to my face, and then I'm gonna take a ride on the boosted board in the winter. See how it goes. Let's get inside. Let's play some old bit of optic matches. Whoa, almost. Ready? Mm-hmm. Careful. There's stairs behind you. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go edit the vlog. Okay.
Okay. One more.
Throw it. Currently rendering a couple of matches that I'm uploading to my second channel. Second channel listed down below. If you guys want to see me playing some video games like in the good old days, in a good old game called Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, a lot of people say that it kind of got ruined because of the updates and some of the stuff that they added to it, but I can tell you one thing. The other thing that people are saying, people have their nostalgia glasses on really thick, and I would agree to that if it was within the first month, but the game's been out for close to 3 months, and I've been playing it nonstop since it has come out. I'm talking about every single day I try to put in. I don't try to put in. I just do put in like close to 6 hours of just game battles matches. There's nothing to it besides the fact that I like it. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog right here, boys and girls. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to leave with a... Hey. So this is one of those times where you have to leave a like. Leave a like. Drag the button. Push the phone. Alright? Having said that, and with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow as usual. And as for you, say, damn.